Hello and welcome everyone. Today's video features the long-awaited Sevastopol, the Tier 10 Russian heavy cruiser. The Sevastopol is described in-game as being a large artillery ship with technical characteristics similar to high-speed small battleships, with main battery guns represented by German-built 380mm main battery guns. The Sevastopol will be available with release of update 11.7 in the Research Bureau for 58,000 research points. So this is the Sevastopol. Let me quickly put up the build I'm using in this gameplay footage, and all the stats mentioned from this point onwards are based exactly on this combination of ship upgrades and captain skills. It must be noted I am using the Nikolai Kuznetsov bonus commander in this game. So just quickly before going to the ship's consumables and stats itself, let me quickly put up the armor layout of the Sevastopol. You can see here, using a simple port screenshot, the Sevastopol gets fore-end plating, both lower and upper, including the fore-end deck, of 25mm. The same goes for the aft end, which is all 25mm. The upper auxiliary room plating is 30mm, the same as the main deck. Superstructure gets 16mm of plating, while an extended armor belt running from well behind the rear turret to well in front of the front turret is all 230mm, well above and below the waterline. The gun turrets, they get a frontal plating of 360mm, sloped top plating of 150 and 130mm, side plating the same, 150 and 220mm, and the rear plating two sections of 150 and 320. So the turrets are pretty well armoured. So what really makes Sevastopol stand out in my mind is its combination of consumables. Sevastopol gets the fast damage control team that you would more readily associate with the Russian battleships, fast acting with a very fast reload time, a choice between hydroacoustic search and defensive fire. I would nearly always choose hydroacoustic search in this case. Now here we start coming to even more unique consumables. The repair party is capable with a flag and this build to repair 375 hit points per second, and the action time is quite long at a minute and a half, 90 seconds in total. So this repair party, you could describe it as a slow working zombie heal, and is really quite effective. Sevastopol also gets access to a 20% speed boost or engine boost consumable with an action time of 45 seconds and quite a fast reload time of 57 seconds. So quite a unique combination of consumables. Fast damage, control team, and a slow working zombie repair party or super heal. This all ties into the ship's survivability. Sevastopol gets 62,600 hit points with a torpedo protection damage reduction of 34%. Moving on to the main battery. This is where Sevastopol comes into its own. 6 380mm guns in 3 twin-mounted turrets, 2 fore and 1 aft, with a reload time of 22 seconds. Now these guns have a max firing range of 19.1 kilometers. They can rotate 180 degrees in 36 seconds and have a max dispersion of 153 meters. And these guns have a sigma value of 2.05. What this boils down to is incredibly accurate, reliable main battery guns, and these are essentially battleship size gun turrets on a battle cruiser or heavy cruiser. Sevastopol's guns can fire both high explosive and armor piercing shells. High explosive have a max alpha damage of 5,350. They have a 36% fire chance, capable of penetrating 64 millimeters of armor with a shell speed of 820 meters per second. When it comes to the armor-piercing shells, they have a max damage of 11,865. Again, with this build, remember I am using the heavy AP shell skill, which gives an additional 5% to damage, and these armor-piercing shells have the identical shell speed of 820 meters per second. So no adjustments required when leading the target when swapping out shell types. So fast reload on battleship size guns, 22-second reload, and very accurate. I found these shells to be very accurate in general, having very tight dispersion and very good gun sigma. You basically have cruiser-like dispersion with battleship size guns. Sevastopol also gets 16 100mm secondary gun mounts. These have a base range of 7.7 kilometers and a reload time of 3.6 seconds. They fire high explosive shells with a max alpha damage of 1400. They have a fire chance of 7%. They can penetrate 17 millimeters of armor with a very fast shell speed of 1000 meters per second. So 16 gun mounts, 100mm in 8 twin mounted turrets. With more and more submarines in the game, Sevastopol also comes armed with the depth charge airstrike. This has a max firing range of 8 kilometers. You get 2 available flights, each with 2 aircraft per attack flight, each capable of dropping 3 bombs that have a max damage of 2600, and these flights have a reload time of 45 seconds. When it comes to AA defense, the Sevastopol gets 12 57mm guns in 6 twin mounted turrets. These secondary battery are dual purpose. These 8 twin mounted 100mm guns are all dual purpose. So 28 AA guns in total. All combined, they pump out a continuous average damage of 356, the vast majority of which is medium range. Sevastopol can fire 6 shell explosions per flak salvo with a max damage of 1470, and as stated, these guns have a max firing range of 5.8 kilometers. When it comes to the Sevastopol's maneuverability, the base speed is 33.5 knots. Now this can be further enhanced with the Sierra Mike signal flag by an additional 5% to 35.2 knots, and Sevastopol also gets access to this 20% engine boost, which brings your straight line speed when active significantly above 40 knots. So very fast when using the speed boost. Sevastopol gets a turning circle radius of 980 meters per second and a rudder shift time of 12.1 seconds. So finally, stats wise, the Sevastopol gets a concealment rating of 60, which equates to a surface detection range of 11 kilometers. You'll be surface detected by enemy subs and aircraft at 8.4 kilometers. So considering the fact you have battleship size guns, 11 kilometers concealment is quite competitive. But what has truly impressed me is its combination of consumables. This is really quite a unique combination. The fast damage control team, 20% speed boost, and this very effective, long-lasting repair party. Now I chose this replay not in particular for the high amount of damage, but the combination of being able to apply reliable damage and to tank damage, even under quite difficult circumstances. And I have found the Sevastopol to perform really quite reliably. So I hope you enjoy this quick little preview of the Sevastopol. Again, it will be available in the Research Bureau when update 11.7 goes live in conjunction with the Puerto Rico Dockyard event. It will be available in the Research Bureau for 58,000 research points. So you can get this ship for free by resetting your tech tree lines and grinding out the Research Bureau points. Quite a strong ship if you enjoy cruiser gameplay and look forward to having battleship-sized guns at your disposal. I think the Sevastopol could be a solid choice. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. It really does help out the channel a lot. I thank you all in advance. If you'd like to see some live gameplay, feel free to come over and visit me on Twitch. I stream there regularly during the week. You can see the link here on screen. I look forward to seeing you all.
All stations, defend that area. I need support. Provide fire support for Allied aircraft. Get back! That's how it's done. I need help. Engine boost activated. I need intelligence data. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes, astern. All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Provide anti-aircraft fire support. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Main turret critically damaged. Engine boost activated.
Battle ends in 5 minutes. Our victory is in sight. in sight. We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
The ship is on fire!
I'd like to thank you once again all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more. Take a moment to check out some of my most recent videos and leave a comment below. And until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it.